think we're good. We're good here. Just check the YouTube, make sure we're good. Make sure we're good. Still not seeing anything on the YouTube side. Are we streaming? It says we are. Let's fix this. NBA Finals. Game 1 breakdown. Going over the good and bad of game 1 of the NBA Finals. Alright. Let me quickly do this. Let's flip that on. Let's flip that off. See if that looks better for the camera lighting. A little bit. I think we're good. Let me make sure that this works. Sorry, it's been a minute since I I streamed. I'm trying to make sure that the And welcome! There we go. Okay, footage works fine. We're gonna just mute that for now. And I think we're good to go. What's up, guys? Been a minute. I feel like I say that every time, but I mean, kind of just recording when I got time and going live when I got time, and this is one time I got time, and I feel like going over NBA Finals Game 1 is something fun. Should be something interesting. Let's one more time just check. Do we have audio? Are we even? We are live. Do we have audio? We got audio. We're Bing chilling. Alright. Let's pop this over. Alright. NBA Finals Game 1. It was a blowout. it was a blowout. And Celtics win by 18. And yeah, let's go over some of the things. I'm gonna go over some film as well, some stuff to look at. But first off, one thing that just instantly sticks out to me: Gafford, 14 minutes. Like, don't get me wrong, I think Lively's the better player, but like having Gafford, who's so vital in that Timberwolves series, just not play more than sort of like Maxi Kleber. Like, I don't know. He was in towards the end of the game. Like, it just it seemed like he was making some differences while he was out there and making some pretty good plays. But you know, they lost by 18. Should have lost by 20 plus. Like, let's be honest. The game wasn't close the entire time. It got close, and it got close at one point, but yeah, we'll go over what we saw this game. First off, just going through the box score. PJ, 14 points, 5 for 11, 0 for 3 from 3 is big from Boston to be able to stop. Mainly these two right here, PJ Washington and Derek Jones Jr. Those were the two big ones that they were able to stop from shooting threes very well. And that was a key in the Timberwolves series. Let me pull up the stats from that Timberwolves series actually. Because yeah, that was a big difference from this game to the Timberwolves series for the Mavs. I mean, obviously you expect it to be different because, you're playing the Celtics, who are elite in every facet of the game. But, yeah, I want to go over some of the things that we saw in this game that we didn't see in the Timberwolves series, and kind of, what we were looking at here. Alright, we can pull this back up. So I think to start, when you're looking at the Timberwolves series, what really went well for them in the Timberwolves series was their shooting from three. I mean, PJ, 2 threes made. I know it's not a good efficiency, but 2 threes made. Derrick Jones Jr. became bigger as the series progressed, but I mean, I guess in this game one, they really didn't shoot the ball that much, the three ball, as much as I thought they did, if I'm being honest, but they still were able to, just because I'm pretty sure defensively they just clamped up on, clamped Gobert, clamped up Cat. McDaniels popped off, but it wasn't enough. Able to keep Mike Conley down as well. Then you had game two. Look at it, and then you see Kyrie 4 threes, Luka 5 threes. It's nothing here, which was again surprising, but it was a 1 point win. You see this 3 point game win, 1 point win, with them not shooting the three ball well. PJ and Derrick Jones Jr. This game, this was a 9 point win. Let's see the shooting splits. We had 3 made threes from Kyrie, 5 from Luka, 2 from PJ, and 3 from Derrick Jones Jr. They were able to open this game up by the three ball. And three ball is going to be very important in this final series. I will say that is going to be a key. This game that they lost, just, 1 for 6, 2 for 9, 4 for 11. Derrick Jones shot ball well, but, and then obviously, closed out the game 21. And it's just because of how well they shot. This shooting, threes. Luka with 6 threes, Kyrie with 4, PJ hit 2, DJJ hit 1, Kleber hit 1, Hardy hit 1. They just shot the ball pretty well in this game, and they were able to close out the series. But that's it today. You got 0 for 3 from PJ, 1 for 2 from DJJ, 0 for 5 from Kyrie, 4 for 12 from Luka. Just 26% shooting from 3. Can't have that. Another thing you can't have, 63% from the free throw line. That is killer. PJ missed two free throws in a row early on. Luka missed a couple free throws. Lively missed 2. Some big misses at the free throw line. And then the last thing for Dallas, 9 assists the entire game. That's just not what we see from them. Look at this game. Let's look at this game. Where are we at? Assists, 19. Game before this, 23. Or, no, it's Timberwolves. Where are they? Where are we at? No, 23. Still, actually was 23. This game, 19. Almost averaging 20 assists a game. This game put 9. Big off from them for passing the ball, at least. Kyrie coming back to Boston just didn't play well. Just really didn't, man. Got clamped up pretty well. And yeah, that was a key. The keys to this game, I think, from the Mavs wise, was poor shooting from 3, not passing getting enough assists. Come on, Luka and Kyrie had 3 assists combined. Versus this game. How many did they have combined? Versus, they only had 10 in this one too, but still, that's 7 more. in an off game. Luka averages almost 9 assists a game. Like, yeah, just didn't get it done there. Celtics, again, shot really poorly from the free throw line. Like Dallas, they just didn't shoot the free throws very well. Um, Brown missed 5 free throws, which is terrible, but it is what it is. He made some clutch plays, so I can't get mad at him for breaking free throws. Um, Tatum 16 points, but 11 boards, 5 assists, 6 turnovers is terrible as well. Tatum did not have his best game. Defensively, he played great. Again, another thing I'm gonna get into. Horford started over Porzingis this game. I think they're just trying to milk Porzingis back, but after Porzingis' performance today, like he's gonna start every game for the rest of the finals. There's no question about it. Holiday played solid. Like watching the game, I felt like Holiday had more than 12 points. I felt like his offensively, I felt like he was making his presence known very well, and defensively. Derek White, 15, good game. A little prefer a little better shooting from three, but again, not that bad. Um, yeah, and then Brown offensively was pretty good. Had 2 threes, 7 for 12. Isn't bad from the field. 22 points, led us in scoring. Um, but the big thing was on defense. 3 steals, 3 blocks. Like that was just so massive. And again, I'll get into showing later on what we were looking at there. And then the big one, big player this game, Porzingis. Porzingis balled out, man. He put the team on his back, bro. To start that game, he was the one that opened up the scoring. He was the one that opened the game out. Um, 20 points off the bench, 6 boards, 3 blocks. That 3 blocks also was so big. Um, Pritchard, really poor performance from Pritchard. Um, could probably see him losing some minutes this series. Just and seeing someone like Sam Hauser gonna get a lot more. I think Hauser will be our 7th man in the rotation rather than Pritchard, but just an off night from Pritchard. But yeah, we'll get into some of the tape now. A couple plays that I think really were kind of the kind of big plays. If I can find a couple things I want to look at here. Like I mean, early on, dude. Like this is a 15 to 14 game. I want to say, is this Porzingis? Just like no, this is just a Tatum ISO. Look at that. Like that was big one right there. And the other thing I do want to look at is look at the matchups. So let's just get down the court here. Let's look for down the court how they matched up. Yeah, Derek White matched up on PJ. Hold on, let's see if we can get better. Luka was finding. See, like this is such weird matchups. Like the matchups were definitely not. Put 20 on the Masters. That payout. Fortunately, just didn't make the shots. Yeah, no, they didn't. Sims. Um, I'm going over some of the tape here. So I think this was a big thing was how are they going to match up both sides? How are they going to match up defensively? You had Kyrie go out on Drew. PJ was on Derek White. This was a weird matchup. Having Lively have to guard Tatum is just you can't have that. You can't. And I'm pretty sure they switch it later on in the game, but for now, you had Luka on Porzingis, which is another weird matchup, and then Brown on DJJ. Probably the Mavs' most favorable matchup defensively wise. But you just see Lively like having DJJ and Kyrie as your 2 low blocks. That's just not gonna work out. It's just not. And you see Tatum just gets gets a step back, moves, gets him to shift his feet, gets the inside. Kyrie drops. He could have the pass there. DJJ drops. Could have the pass there. They swarm him, and this is just a fantastic pass. I don't know how Tatum makes this pass, but it's beautiful. PJ is just too slow to close out, and that's just a wide open three. Mavs had a hard time stopping basically all the Celtics players. Derrick Jones was only really strong. Yeah, that's why I said that's the only favorable matchup I feel like they had was Jones on Brown. And then here I want to look at defensively for the Celtics. You had Tatum guarding Lively, Brown on Luka, which was what we wanted. You had Drew on Kyrie, and you had Porzingis on Derrick Jones Jr. with Derek White guarding PJ. They were trying to get the switches. It's all just the switch game if we're being honest. You're trying to get switches. Here you can see Kyrie tries getting switched on to Porzingis. Drew Holiday jumps it. Kyrie has to pass out, but I mean you got Brown there. You kind of shift around and you can easily rotate this. Porzingis drops, Tatum drops, White drops, which I'm pretty sure is doesn't happen. Brown just gives him the open three, which is kind of interesting. I didn't expect that, but give him the open three. Derrick Jones bricks, and then again, like something like this, like we had Celtics had transitions so often during the game. Easily taking Derek White and back him down. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't take that matchup a lot more as the PJ on White match because that's just such a size gap, size mismatch. Um, Again, I mean Tatum's not even in this play. Like this is all Drew Holiday. Good pass out again. Derek White just bangs another three. Like I just want to look at that one more time. Transition. Luka has to drop here. PJ just gets caught kind of sleeping. Drops way too far into the drive. Juice sees him right there. No look pass, just wide open three. Like this is where the game started opening up. I wanted to target this minutes, like 5 minutes into the game here, just so you can see. Luka drips it in, just another miss rebound. Porzingis, and now I want to say this is where Porzingis just goes insane. Yeah, Derek White again. Brown cuts. Now you have PJ matched up on Tatum. They made that switch right there, which I was kind of another thing that's a little weird. They're switching up their matchups like constantly. Now you got White matched up on Lively, Porzingis in the post on Luka. Like you want that matchup. Porzingis step back, gets fouled. I'll just skip ahead. Pretty sure Porzingis makes both. Um, Jump ahead now. We got Sam Hauser in the game. Sam Hauser also had a really good game today. Knocked down 3 shots. 2 of them kind of before the game ended, but good screen and roll here. I'm not gonna break down all of it, but this first quarter, this like 5 minutes left in the first quarter was really where the game was started to get blown out. This in the second quarter, White. Then again, just the switch. The switch. You got Jaden Hardy on Porzingis. That you're just not. You're not like. I do want to see real quick. Is this just they put Lively? Luka was cooking this game. Like Luka really was playing extremely well. Yeah, just an easy switch. If you're Lively, like I don't really know. I honestly almost feel like you should leave it. Celts literally own Kyrie. Like he's gonna have a bad series. Yeah, honestly, just in Boston, I feel like when he goes back to Dallas, he'll play fine. But just in Boston, he's just struggled. And yeah, honestly, Green should one of Lively Green. Somebody's got to step up here. Like one of you five have to step up because you can't give Porzingis on Hardy. Like, he's just gonna own that matchup all game. Then here, you get Hardy on Hauser, get the switch. Now you got Luka on Hauser. This is a favorable matchup for Luka. Luka's just gonna take this matchup himself. Hauser does great though defensively. Gets it. Porzingis. Good find. Derek White. Terrible from Tatum. Saved by Brown, but not enough. Now you have PJ running a break here. You got Green. This is definitely more of a favorable break here for Boston. PJ just takes it into Porzingis, but just blocked by Porzingis. Tatum gets the board. Gets foul. Just an easy foul there. I got Porzingis to the block right there. See what happens here. Off the inbound, just gives it to Porzingis. Porzingis is matched up by Lively. Good screen to switch that. Luka realistically should be jumping this, but at the same time, he doesn't. Now, again, this was the matchup that the Celtics were looking for all night, was just getting Tatum matched up on Lively. Green overcommits here on Porzingis. Just nowhere near enough time for Lively or Luka to get there for that. Porzingis misses the three, which was that's a wide open look for Porzingis. Realistically, he should be hitting that, but Luka gets the screen. Now you got this matchup. Again, this game is completely matchups, bro. Like, honestly, and Luka just easily takes that. Should have made it. Board for Porzingis. Now you got White on the break. Got Brown. Porzingis gonna leak out. Nobody guarding Tatum. Brown cuts in. Bad pass. See what happens on this offense possession. Luka. Brown did really good for the most part guarding up on Luka. He really had to. That's a ridiculous pass. Green realistically should have taken that shot, but like Luka just made a good play there and just does not work. Wide open three for Luka in the corner, bricks it. Rebound Hauser. Now Tatum. We're gonna break. You got Hauser gonna be cutting. Which is gonna leave Porzingis to leak out, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Tatum. Now this is just gonna be an easy find. Never mind. Tatum takes himself. Sorry, I didn't watch the tape. I didn't watch actually the first quarter, so I'm kind of just going off of what I'm trying to remember. Just bad possession from the Mavs. Hardy forced up a shot, instantly put Kyrie back in. Honestly, I'm gonna go and just go to the play-by-play and check when that Porzingis pop-off kind of just happens, so I can kind of show why. Oh, it starts now. Okay, cool. So I can kind of show why it happens, because this was the Porzingis pop-off to end the first was the turning point of the game. Like, it was really close up to this point, and then Porzingis on Lively. You're gonna see White set a back or set a pick away from the ball, I assume. Yep. But you got Porzingis matched up on Lively. Porzingis does well. Gets around just blows by Lively, easy dunk. Like, Porzingis, Porzingis is so tough to guard though. It's just so difficult because of how you have to play him. I expect Mavs role players to play better. Luka typically gets his lob. Yeah, I know. They just missed shots and they didn't get the lob opportunities. Like I mean, like, even right here, this is a lob opportunity for Lively coming down here. Got Hardy that gives it to Lively. You're gonna have a screen here. You could have had a roll opportunity if Porzingis bites, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at the matchup though. Like, look at that. You got a wide open three if you can find it. White is sleeping in the paint. Like, that's a wide. Headphones turned off. All right, we're good. Yeah, wide open three if Hardy does it, but Hardy's just not good enough. Good defense by Porzingis. Now you got a 3-on-4, so White's gonna slow it down. Notices the miss or the man disadvantage. Waits. Got Porzingis. Porzingis is gonna give it back. Porzingis on Green, like that's again just not a good matchup. Like Lively, like as one of the bigs, you gotta do better at making sure that you're not giving Porzingis the easy matchup. Like that, he's done that. He did that 3 times. That was his third time doing that same exact shot. The third time he did that same exact shot. Just gets matched up on a smaller man and just puts it up. Like, timeout Dallas, because I mean Porzingis just cooked. Skip back. Anything happen on the Dallas thing here? Hardy gets a. See, I don't know why Kleber doesn't attack that. I don't understand this. Okay, Green. So I want to just see here. Ultimately, Celtics are a better team, but feel like it should have been closer. Oh no, it should have been closer. It shouldn't have been a 20 point. We shouldn't have won by 20. Mavs just missed shots. Just missed a lot of shots. It missed a lot of opportunities. I mean, like, let's just look here. Like, look, if Kleber rolls, look at the space that Kleber has if he rolls. But instead, he just sets a screen on Pritchard. Like, there's so much space over there on the court, and he just doesn't use it. Don't get me wrong, it's Maxi Kleber. Like, I'm not, and Jaden Hardy. Like, they're not, elite players, but like, there's just so much elite. There's so much space. Hardy makes a great shot. I don't know how he did that, but now you got Pritchard in the game. Bring it up. Porzingis gonna set a screen. Gets the ball back. Now you got Gafford in on him. This was a matchup that I thought was pretty decent. Tatum chucks up a three, bang. That's just a ridiculous shot from Tatum. That's all that is right there. That's just ridiculous from Tatum. Like, he's in his mouth. Good screen. Kyrie loses the ball. Now Kyrie should just win this matchup. If we're being honest, Kyrie should win this matchup. He is on Sam Hauser. Step back three. Horrible shot. Horrible brick. Tatum gets a good board. Sees Pritchard. Pritchard waits. Porzingis pull up three. Bang. Porzingis got hot. And just like that, the game is now a 14-point game. You want to know why this game got out of hand? This first quarter run. Garden was popping. Was going crazy. Then Kyrie tries taking something. Porzingis easily blocks it. I don't know what Kyrie's thinking here. Like, it's... When Luka wasn't on the court, man, they just fell apart, dude. They were falling apart. Like, what are you doing here, Kyrie? You don't have, like, there's no space there. Easy block for Porzingis. Now you got Holiday in transition. Kicks it. Hauser, three. Bang. Game. Game. First quarter ended, that was game. Now you're getting a pick and roll. Hardy's just going to chuck up one. Pritchard does well to get the board. pressed by Kleber. Drew Holiday. I don't think anything else happens here at the end of the first quarter. I don't think I can remember. I think it's just a Tatum brick, if I'm not mistaken. Tatum just kind of forces something. No, steal by Green. That's what it was. And then, again, Porzingis. Porzingis with the easy block. Like, they just weren't. I mean, it's not an easy block, okay? Pritchard settles for a deep three. Holiday gets a board. Tries getting something up. Nothing. 17-point lead at the end of the first. And then, anything crazy? Not really. Again, Porzingis just cooked. And now, I kind of want to just jump straight to the third quarter. Because third quarter was really close to start. Let's see if I can just jump ahead to the third. Alright, let's just jump to the third quarter now. Because the third quarter was the game. Third quarter starts. Again, now you look at the matchups. Tatum on Gafford. Horford's on Jones. White's on DJJ. Now you have to switch to Tatum. And that's the other thing with the Celtics. We're so switchable. What they should have done is attacked Horford more. But Tatum on Luka. Luka just gives them a layup. Like, you got to play better defense there. Defensively, yeah, Drew on Kyrie, White on Luka. This is more what I expected. This is more what I expected um from the Mavs. This is the matchups I'm more expecting, and this is a more favorable matchup. Rather than sticking having PJ guard Derek White and Luka. What was it before? It was Luka on Horford? What was the matchups earlier in the game? We're at 55-27. I just want to see. What was the matchups early in the game? Yeah, like, let me see it coming up the court so I can actually tell what the matchups were. White on Luka, PJ on Tatum. So they switch PJ off of Tatum, put Jones on him. They swap these two. Or no, sorry, that's Kyrie on Brown. So they swap Kyrie. They just do this. They swap Jones here, PJ there, Kyrie goes to Drew, which is way favorable of a matchup. This is the matchup they should have started the game with. Like, that is what they should have started the game with. Were those matchups. Or was these matchups, not those. Because now you've got Jones, better defender. PJ, yeah, I mean, you gotta have the better defender on Tatum. And then White on Luka is a lot better. If I'm being honest, I'd prefer Luka on Holiday than if I'm the Mavs. But that's fine. Horford gets screen. PJ does well to stick with him. Tatum gets screen off. Wide open three, bang. So, nothing crazy. Now, offensively, Celtics keep the same matchups. No switches there. Brown, Luka just gives it off to Jones. Gives it off to Kyrie. Kyrie takes Drew Holiday. That's just a miss. Big putback from Gafford. They didn't target. They didn't try to use Gafford as much as they should have. Man, Gafford really played so much better today. He was their better big. Good switch. Another good switch. White should have made that. Give it to Gafford. Gafford looks. Luka. And it's just Luka just playing great. It's just the greatness of Luka Doncic. Again, nice, easy. Should have been a foul call, but no call. White feels it. Gets to Brown. Brown just takes a bad three. Miss. Rebound Washington. Forcing Brown and Tatum to just take those bad shots, like that's what you want to do. Kyrie, easy floater, just like Kyrie should have done that more this game. If Kyrie does that more this game, they succeed a lot better. Here you get got Tatum matched up on Luka, which is another good favorable matchup, but Gafford's there for help. Tatum unforced turnover. Luka sees pass, wide open Kyrie three. Just wasn't falling. Kyrie had 2 or 3 of those this game. Just was not falling. He just was off. Kyrie was off, and that was the key. That was another key of the game. Was Kyrie not hitting his shots? I'm trying to see if I can see more of this run from the Mavs. Down to 18 here. Horford just bad miss. Kyrie gets the ball. Kyrie pushing. Like this is what Kyrie does best. Is just going downhill. Should have made that. Another one that just missed. Holiday, wide open corner three. White, miss. That was another thing. White missed 2 threes there. Making White miss three, or seeing White miss threes is a thing. Is a pretty big thing of the series. Luka, step back three. Gets fouled, but I guess no call. That's 2, honestly. But then they rewarded back with the charge. So, kind of a makeup call, I would say, but whatever. Just run into each other there. It's kind of weird. Kyrie gets the matchup on White. A little better of a matchup than Drew, but still a pretty tough matchup. Just dribbles it off his foot. Drew Holiday pull up three, brick. Derek White with a hustle play. Where do they go on this run? I swear it was to start the third, but it's like 5 minutes in the third. Okay. We're gonna skip a little bit. I just want to show like what they did well on their run, rather than just kind of shitting on the Mavs like I have this entire time. Tough shot, rebound, Luka. Where's the start of the run? I just want to find that. 8:10. Oh, I think I skipped it. Whatever. All we missed is Kyrie layup, turnover, Tatum, PJ, and the Celtics call timeout because they started to come back. They got it down to 16. And then here, Luka gets a switch on Horford. Just like did just so easy. Cuts it to 16. Corner, Holiday. Just a great move from Drew Holiday. Luka got banged up on that. On the shot from earlier. See, this was a good matchup for them. I don't know why they didn't take advantage of this. Like Sims was saying, they didn't take advantage of the PJ matchup on White. It's such a size advantage. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't attack it more. PJ makes them both. See a foul there on Porzingis. Trying to remember who scores this. Oh yeah, it's just Tatum with a great move. Luka step back, or I'll show the build up to that three. It's a good build up. Tatum matched up on him. Yeah, him. That's just a ridiculous shot from Luka Doncic. That's just an insane shot. Cuts to 13. Got a foul there, but Holiday should have tacked that a little more. Then you give it Tatum on Lively. Brown, 3, brick. That was the thing. We missed some shots. And the Mavs got back in the game. Blocked by Tatum, kick out, wide open, Kyrie, 3. Again, another Kyrie open 3 brick. This was also a big part of the game because the fact that Lively picked up a couple fouls here, like in quick succession. Again, Porzingis just on Luka, except Luka does an extremely good job poking it out. Luka just getting in his bag. Kyrie could have shot it, doesn't take it. Cuts in. Great fall away from Kyrie. Cuts it down to 11. Now you got Holiday on Luka.
Inching their way back into this.
Brown drive in.
Kicks
A
it out.
little bit of a travel, but Holiday miss.
And White
Push off by White.
7 this quarter from 3, and they've gotten some
Now you
clean
got
looks.
Luka on Brown. Cleaver's trying to get
they've
the
missed
pick
their last
to
6.
get
Doncic tries another 3.
that Luka just
Luka Doncic now
cold-blooded.
It's
And
an
just like that, it was an 8-point game. Remember, this was an 8-point game with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
8-point game.
And then Jaylen Brown. And then we see Jaylen Brown.
He's got 20 quarters well, finishing well. They lost the end of the second quarter. They lost the start of the third. This is a big stretch for Boston.
And this is Doncic finals
Now
debut.
Tatum
He's got
matched up on
27
Luka.
points, 8 rebounds.
Tatum
drives past him.
drives.
Tatum gets inside, throws it off,
Miss.
shot won't go. Porzingis
Rebound
couldn't
Lively.
handle it. Lively
Travel on
comes, and a
Lively.
travel is called on
It was a
Lively.
travel.
The left
You can
foot.
You can see
That's
here.
good, that's
Moves,
good.
Picks up his foot right there.
Oh, yep.
Yes, very
Now
generous.
gives Celtics a second chance here.
Brown.
Brown,
Doncic
Luka
trying to fight
takes
him. Brown
it
goes
himself,
inside.
gets the foul.
The last possession, and you're not settling here.
4 fouls in 13 minutes. And again, the rookie from
Fourth foul
With him
there.
yesterday.
Brown mystery throw.
This guy's just ready for this moment.
missed the game in the conference finals with the neck injury,
Kyrie
but back and healthy.
has a wide open
Irving
lane, stops and travels.
Throws it up and a travel call on
For this
Like,
moment.
I don't know why Kyrie doesn't take this all
missed
the
the game in
way.
the conference finals with the neck injury, but back.
Look at the paint. He could have, if he wanted the floater, take it here. If he wants the paint, I mean, look, you got that right there. You either gonna have a dish out to Cleaver, or you have a wide open layup.
And healthy.
Like, Porzingis does well to cut it off. You still have it if he picks up his dribble before Porzingis gets there, because of how this was another part of how good a Porzingis was in the paint at blocking shots. That he had Mavs players scared to go up with him. Leads to
Throws
travel.
it up and a travel call
Here for Kyrie Irving.
Tatum has it.
Now you got Tatum,
3.5 remaining here in the third.
kicks it. Porzingis,
wide
3.
open look. Not
Brick.
that time. Tatum
Offensive
with the
board,
rebound.
Tatum.
Porzingis
Gives
cuts
it back
the
to
basket.
Porzingis.
And the
Offensive boards were another thing. I actually want to see the offensive rebounds team stats. How many offensive rebounds? Oh, it's actually 10 to 10.
He's got
I
20.
felt. I don't know. Maybe
But it was
maybe they got theirs
Tatum's
later in the
drive
game, but
that created an open Kristaps Porzingis 3, and then the
Nah, you got
offensive
11-point
rebound
game.
from Tatum.
Kyrie force up
Irving a
3.
in and out.
miss.
Porzingis the rebound.
Can see Porzingis a
And
couple
then you got
times
Tatum
in
brings it
drops.
up.
And you're going to give up those looks from 3. Luka made one. That
I
time
got him on
Kyrie misses
Lively.
it.
This is a matchup that's
crossover.
way favorable. Gives
Holiday
Holiday
touch
kick.
pass to Brown.
Takes
Brown
himself.
sidestep.
Another foul on
And
Lively.
Lively just picked up his 5th foul.
5th foul on Lively.
Challenge.
That's twice.
Brown just attacking was just what was working this game.
Score had 4 rebounds. Brown hits the free throw lead back up to 13.
Back up to 13.
Doncic
Luka
throws it up.
Lob
Jones.
blocked. We'll watch this one because it's a big play.
Getting some action off the bench.
You have a lob here. Luka tries throwing the lob, blocked by Brown.
Can't quite get it. Kleber does. There's Hardaway off the bounce. Nice
Jay,
inside.
and then another block by Brown. 2 blocks by Jaylen Brown. Leads to an Al Horford brick.
And Doncic has it.
If Al would have made that, that would have probably
sensational blocks here in this playoff run.
That would have been the start to the end. Luka just a terrible shot. Rebound Hauser.
As we approach 2 minutes left in the third.
So this possession is big. Okay, 13-point game. If you have it at if you're the Mavs, you have it at 10. You can work with that. If it's 16.
Dallas was down 29.
That is
they cut
very tough to do.
Back up to 13.
Brown. They want the switch on
Brown
Luka.
gets in the paint.
Brown
Holiday,
kick. Tatum.
Wide open
3.
three-pointer. It's good.
And just like that, it's back to a 16-point game. And after that, it just was basically over. I'm gonna see if I can find the Brown block on the third block that Brown had on BJJ.
Back up, Doncic.
Luka, wide
Clean
open
look.
3, miss.
Tatum.
He does not miss those often.
32.
Luka
Brown
came out of the
drives
game.
inside. Shot clock
Brown
winding down. Horford just gets it off.
kicks it.
And hits
Bang.
the three.
I kind of want to see what happens on this possession. Brown gets the magic on
Brown
Kleber,
drives inside. Shot clock
which just
winding
makes
down.
Gafford have to sit off of Horford because
Just gets
you
it
know
off and hits the
Kleber
three.
on Brown is just something you can't have, and that's just like that 19 points.
The rejection.
And then
Dallas run.
this
Mike,
is where the
they
game
can't contain
finished.
the ball, and Boston is
11-0
just
run.
relentlessly attacking off the drive.
And then Brown on Kyrie
Shot
blocked.
block. Brown again with the
Game. And that was the game. And that was the game. And after that, it was over. There was no coming back. They got the game close. And then you just saw the Celtics do what the Celtics do. Get the game real close. Tatum dunk, or Porzingis. Porzingis dunk. Brown free throws. Tatum 3. Horford 3. Brown 3. That actually comes after the timeout. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that was actually the next play.
rejection.
After the Brown block.
Celtics. Last touch by Horford. Nope. They say
Out of bounds. Brown. Pull up 3.
Puts it in. Jaylen Brown.
If you needed any more thing to say that the game was over, that was the final nail in the coffin. Brown just stepped up and had 3 blocks. Tatum hit a 3. Porzingis gets the dunk. Brown hits the 3. Game. But yeah, it's a really good game from the Celtics. Really, Mavs had chances, they just couldn't capitalize. Going into game 2, I still think Boston is the favorite. I think nothing should change. I think Boston probably, I'd give us 7-point favorites. 7 points? 7.5. I think if nothing changes, this could just be done in 5. I do think when they go back to Dallas, this game 3 will decide the series. If this is another Celtics win, then this game right here will decide if the Mavs have a chance at the championship. This game 3, I'm telling you, this will be the do or die game for the Mavs. Because obviously 3-0, you're not coming back from. You're not coming back from 3-0. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting series. I definitely don't think it's just gonna be a blowout like it was, like we just saw. But I mean, I don't know. It just comes down to, can't do the Celtics step up and play the way that they have, and then also this game 3 right here. Can the Mavs bounce back and take it? And do they at least make game 2 competitive? If game 2 is competitive, then they'll have morale going into game 3, and I think that they could win that, potentially win 4, be 2-2 going into 5, and then you'd have a series. But if they get 3, then you're looking at game 5 as, if Celtics get 3, it's over. Because Celtics will either get it in game 4 or look at it in game 5. If they don't, if the Mavs somehow win game 2, then this series gets very intriguing. Game 2 and 3, this is going to decide the series. Within the next 5 days, we will know who the NBA champion, or we'll have a chance to know who the NBA Finals will be won by. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I'm gonna do this for every game of the series. I may. I probably won't do it for 3 or 4. I may do it for game 2. Game 2 is what, on Sunday? Game 2's on Sunday. I may do game 2. I won't be able to do game 3 or 4, and potentially 5 if it gets to 5. But if it goes to 6, then I'll have something on 6 for sure, and 7. Actually, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you could, leave a like, subscribe. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you guys for game 2 and another Celtics win. Have a good day.